One of the most common issues I want to kind of address today is one about what do you do when your horse falls off a cow or falls off the flag, which means getting away from the cow or the flag, and you end up in the herd. And how do you keep a horse working a line where he's not going to fall back in the herd? And a lot of things that I've found that I see to address this problem don't usually fix it. Matter of fact, they probably make it worse. So I'm going to address the things that I see. So one of the most common things people are taught is when a horse gets away from the flag, like my flag is over here on my left-hand side, is that when the horse is wanting to get away, is they're told to use their outside leg to hold the horse up there. Well, that might be a temporary fix for just that occasion, but it has, to me, effects on the horse for a longer term. In other words, there's things that happens to the horse when you use your right leg to keep him up and the flag is on your left. For one, you're wanting his mind connected to the cow or to the flag. You bring pressure on that opposite side. The first natural thing for the horse is his mind is drawn to where that pressure came from. So you see this horse is kind of looking to the left. I'm going to move my right leg back a little bit. Did you see him kind of shift in his right ear, kind of catch drift of what I was doing on this side? So that's the first thing that usually happens to the horse is when you use the opposite leg from the flag. The other thing is, and I help a lot of people that have done this with their outside leg, and what happens is the nose gets pointed away from the flag because you're bending. When you put pressure here on this right leg going that way, you're going to bend the ribs this way, which are going to cause the nose more than likely to be pointing away from the flag. So you're really not helping your horse set up for a good stop, because you're going to have the horse going on two different tracks. The front end will be going on this track, the hindquarters will be on this track. And if you're really looking for a good stop, they need to be lined up to where the front and the back are pretty much in line. That's going to help your horse get in a better position for the stop. Using your off leg, or they call it your herd side leg only, you're going to create these issues. And what usually happens is it usually gets worse and you got to use your right leg more, and then it gets worse until, it's not working. To address this problem, I ask people, don't use your outside leg alone, but use your inside leg the same amount. So, and you're going, what do you mean by that, Doug? Well, you're letting the horse know by pressing with both legs, you're going to let the horse know he's beginning to head in the wrong direction. In other words, if I get my horse angled where he's angling away from the flag, I can press him with both feet, and just right after that, if he runs into pressure with my hands, I've just changed his angle. He just found relief, as you just saw right there. And I didn't have to expose him to a lot of pressure. That's another thing too. It becomes his idea to change his angle from angling away to maybe angling back in or being parallel. It becomes more his idea to fix the issue. And to me, that's what it's all about, where it becomes his idea because he realized, if I go that direction, there might be some pressure over there. I need to change my angle. Because that's the whole reason why he wanted to go over there in the first place, was he thought there might be relief over there. Because there might be too much pressure with the cow, or for whatever reason, he thought it'd be a better idea to get away. I allow them to explore that idea I allow them to run into more pressure when they get away from the flag or the cow. But the way I do it is I let them know, hey, you're going the wrong direction. And it's just as light as your hands touching one another. You feel the contact. That's all it needs to be. It's not a punishment. It's just letting the horse know, hey, you might be going the wrong direction. You might want to change. And so that pressing of both legs works either direction you go. Whether it's going to change his angle to the left or change it to the right, it's letting him know getting away may not be the answer. So, and that way you keep that horse body in a better frame of mind. You're not a distraction by using pressure on the offside of the flag. So there's a lot of things to me that benefit helping the horse understand what it is you were asking for. And to me, that's important. Creating a partnership, that you're creating the same ideas. And once it's their idea, they'll come back, they'll do it again tomorrow, they'll do it again the next day when it's their idea to do it. If they're intimidated, or if you make them do it, you're going to have to intimidate them, make them do it tomorrow. So to me, I'd rather fix it up to where it was their idea.